Hey everyone, Alistair here. It's been a while since I made a video and talked to you guys. Well, I'm currently in Oregon, in my hometown, Coos Bay, Oregon. And, well, I've been spending the last couple days here, and as you all know, my 63 Chevy that I have is still in Oregon. It's been stored at my mom's house. So since I'm here in Oregon, and I don't have wheels, I decided to take it out, all the cobwebs out. And I actually went to a car show today. God, I love my truck. So, I figured I'd take a minute because I don't think I've done a walk around of this truck and show you what's going on with it, what I've done to it. And yeah, just show you my badass 63 Chevy that I love. So, let's get at it. Let's go. Chevy pickup. I've owned this truck since I was 16, actually, and it was my dad's actually before that, back in the 90s, who sold it to a family friend, went around in the community, and then I got my hands back on it. So, long wet step side, and like I said, it's 63, so it's the last year of the wraparound windshield. She's got a little rot and whatnot, but, you know, it gives it character. So, relocate the gas tank in the back. I've had this thing all the way down to the frame, and I cleaned up the whole frame, built it back up, as you probably have seen on my channel, and as far as pictures go. Unfortunately, I didn't do too many videos of the build itself, unfortunately, but built it back up, a 12-bolt rear end with posi. I believe it's like, I can't remember, I think it's 342 gears in the back. But anyways, lowered it in the back 4 inches. It's 4.5 in the front, which is a 2-inch drop spring and a 2.5 drop spindle. Disc brakes down the front. And we got, now, drum roll please, I crowned a big block 454 in this bad boy. This motor came out of a 78 Chevy, along with the Turbo 400 transmission that's in it. And I didn't have to do much to it, actually, to be honest. It was a really healthy engine. So I just pulled it out, cleaned it up as best as I could on the engine stand, put new gaskets on it, all that, you know, Edelbrock intake, Holley carburetor, all that fun stuff. All new wiring, front to back. Did a auto wire brand wiring harness. So all new front wiring, front to back, all new plumbing as far as brakes, brake lines, fuel lines, and probably going to change this setup. I have an electric fan on this, and I want to change the serpentine belt and a short water pump instead of a long water pump, and try to get maybe a mechanical fan back on this, because right now I couldn't do the mechanical fan, there's just not enough clearance. 4-core row radiator and Chevelle headers, because of the ground clearance, the square body headers were not clear. Had to massage the firewall a little bit to fit it in there. And all whatnot. Power brakes, of course. And I said I converted to disc. Power steering on it now. And I cleaned up the inside. I sanded this and painted it. This is, you know, it's a top quality professional paint job. It's a Rattlekin, but you know, it looks good. At least I don't feel like I need a tetanus shot anymore sitting in it, because it was all scally and rusty and all that. So yeah, cleaned it up good, put new carpet in it, got the moon eyes tack, you know, because I wanted to keep it like, you know, pure correct hot rod status, you know. So I'm sticking to the old school hot rod brands and all that instead of, you know, your big old Otter odometer gauge and stuff. Cleaned up the cluster, came out pretty good. Got like I said, all new wiring. This I'm going to change out at some point, but with a better shifter. But I wanted to keep the old school look with, like, even though it's automatic, of course, it's Turbo 400. But since it was a 4-speed that somebody hacked and made the shifter come through, I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of keep it, again, period correct looking instead of some goofy looking BMM shifter thing. Temp gauge is really the only one that's a little finicky. That's why I don't really like doing this, but just for peace of mind, I installed a temp gauge. This is my little, for electric fan, it's my little bypass switch. I do have it on a sensor on the thermostat, so it's supposed to trip on like, I think 190 or 180. I can't remember what temperature I chose. But just in case that fails, I do have a bypass switch, because, you know, big block overheats. I don't want that. But yeah, I think dome light works. Like I said, all the wiring works. Everything works on this thing. And yeah, this is my truck. This is my baby. So as you can see, of course, the only thing I haven't done is fix rot. So that's probably one of the worst spots. Of course, typical Chevy-itis. And up here is not so grand either. Brand new windshield too. So, and I also got a factory stereo I'm going to put in here, or factory radio that came factory 1963 radio. But I'm going to take it apart and see if I can, you know, either I'm going to send it out or I'm going to try to do it myself. But you see those people take the old school radios, take the guts out and put Bluetooth and makes it all work with the dials and stuff. I want to try to do that because I think that's cool. And I like the way the old school radio looks. So I'm going to try to make it work and function and then have Bluetooth. But really, you know, come on. I mean, I love listening to everybody. I love jamming out. Put my little speaker back in there. But love jamming out. But really, you know, don't need to jam out too much when you got this to listen to. This is all the music you need in this truck. If I can get my hands to work. Right? Music to my ears. So yeah, that's my baby. I feel like I'm missing something that I was going to tell you guys about, but that's the gist of it. Alright. Oh, installed seatbelts in it because, you know, I could have got away with not putting seatbelts in it, but, you know, this fine metal dash, go over here, metal dash, you know, with a, it'll feel really great on the old noggin if, God forbid, I got in an accident as a little girl. So, kind of wanted to make sure we all had a little bit of safety in this thing. And not only just for myself, but, God forbid, I had a passenger in here. I don't want them to be hurt, because that would be horrible. But yeah. So let's go for a little cruise. Let's see if you'll stay there. Definitely rides like a truck, but you know, that's okay. That is okay. Still need to do a little fine tuning, you know. She's a little ornery. Honestly, I should probably give her a tune-up, but I haven't had time. I did an oil change on it though, so, and I changed the oil filter, or not the oil filter, the fuel filter. But you know, she started right up for the most part. A little ornery from sitting for a year. All right, let me hold you in place there. Yeah, she sounds great. Super 40 Flow Masters on it. seems to run pretty good with those. Sounds great. Oh yes, fine Oregon day. I like Florida, but this weather's great. It's not hot and humid. See if I can get up on it once I get some roadway to actually get up on it. Put better shocks on this though, that's for sure. The wipers do work too, so that's good. You know, even though I'm not using them right now. It's misting. Whoops, that's a yellow light. That's not good. Cop. Alright. There you go. Now you're on the ground. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?